Hey everybody, so this is the end of day one, and I think we're pretty good. Sorry, I'm just trying. So I got this app, it's called Lose It, and it basically, you type, or you find, like, the stuff that you have, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and everything like that. And then you can also do your exercises, and it's like a calorie count type of deal. So my calorie budget is 2,051. Yes. Calories, and I still have 568 calories left, but I'm not using them anymore. So yeah. And my mom was I don't know, I think it was just in the summer or something. One of her friends gave her this book called The Best of Clean Eating too. So I went through this book and like tagged a bunch of things that look really, really good. And I like it because there's like stuff like breakfast items, like hold on, like this. And those, I don't know, I think they look really good. And there's I'm trying to find one with a picture. This is fish, and it's just a sandwich. So not like mine would look that good, but it just looks really good. And this is a like an appetizer, which is spinach and artichoke dip, and you can get this at like restaurants. It's just so good. So I'm glad that they actually have something like this. So it's a healthier one and everything. I also like it because there's like main meals. Like this looks delicious. And there's stuffed chicken. There's also stuff for vegetarians and vegans, and just there's everything in here, and I'm just thoroughly amazed, actually. And there's also like tips and tricks of how to do stuff, like also like here it just is like 10 common cooking mistakes. So what am I looking for? But there's also stuff for people who really, really like their sweets and desserts. There is stuff like this, and it's like cookie dough chocolate cake. I don't know, I taked it because I thought my mom would love it, because she loves chocolate. I'm not a huge fan of chocolate, though. But there's just like there's a whole bunch of stuff, and there's drinks too in the back and everything. And I just thought, like, this is a really good idea. And then whenever like my mom and I get a chance, we'll like sit down and like go through the recipes and pick stuff that we really like, and then go grocery shopping for it and make a meal thing and everything. So I'm like super excited to do that and everything. And I think today went really well. My dad, he made pierogies, and I love pierogies, or I don't know, I love them. And for 4 of them, they're like almost 300 calories, and I was like, I was like, well, I don't know. So I had chicken, and I had salad instead. And then gummies are my downfall. I don't know what about them. I think it's just like because it's like gum, like you chew on it a lot. So I had a lot of calories left today. So I had a few gummy bears. Oh well. Personally, I think it's better if I start slow. Like, I didn't exercise today at all. Just because I just find it would be better right now if I start off slow and gradually, like, work my way up and not just jump right into it and give my body like a full-on shock. So, yeah. Yeah, I really don't have anything else to say. I just wanted to update you guys on what it was like for my first day. For breakfast, though, me and Eric had, I made, eggs, just scrambled, eggs with, egg whites, and, we also had an apple. No, I had an apple. He had Greek yogurt and, key lime. Yeah, and to my surprise, he ate all of it. I don't know, I can't eat all of it. It's so filling for me. And, I don't know, I swear to you, he's like a bottomless pit. He'll eat a big meal and eat like super slow, and then he'll go and eat cake. And then everything else. I'm like, don't you fill up? But, yeah, and I cut up my apple, and I couldn't even finish my apple, so it was so full. So, I don't know. Yeah, I don't like when people, like, always, like, make assumptions because bigger people, like, always eat junk food all the time and eat a bunch of, like, sweets and candy and I'm sorry. And, like, do nothing. And you know what? That's, in some cases, that is true. But in this case, I mean, most of it is genetics for me. And, it's just, it's not true. Like, I fill up so easily. Like, my dad can sit down and have, like, this huge plate filled with stuff. And then I'll sit down with the same size plate, but there's, like, portions, like, this big on it. And it's hard for me to fill up. So, yeah. That's really all. Oh, I also want to tell you guys what I'm doing because I have tried other things in the past, and it's never really worked for me at all. So I'm like super serious about this. So I have a book and it has a bunch of paper in it, and I just made like this cover for it, and it just says my name and everything, and I'm like writing like my thoughts and feelings down and everything, and yeah. I don't know if I should like read them to you guys or if I should just give it a personal one. It's not really that personal though, not yet, at least. I don't know, maybe I could read you some of them. Like the first one is nothing, really. The first one is, I wrote it on the 30th. It was like 12, or almost 12. So, so I was like, well, I'm done being the way I am. I want to be happy and healthy. I want to look amazing in my wedding dress. I want to be able to run around with my kids. I want to be able to grow old with Eric. I want to be able to be beside him and not feel like I'm being judged. I would like for people to see me for how my personality is and not for how I look. Not like I found like it was more negative, like finding the stuff that doesn't do it. Good. Anyway, so then I said, I'm going to start eating healthy. I'm going to start exercising more. I'm going to be more healthy. I'm going to do this because I'm beautiful. I'm worth it. I'm strong enough to do whatever I want to do and be who I want to be. I love my body. I love my life. I don't want to live long. It just says this is the start of a new beginning. I have a lot of confident issues and everything, and for me to come out and say that I am beautiful is a lot harder than it actually sounds, and to say that I love my body because no, like, I'm not a huge fan of it, but it's what I have, and it's who I am right now, and for me to, I found that for me to be able to change, I have to love myself for who I am, and accept myself for how I look and how I am and everything before I could change. So, yeah, well, yeah. So, I'm gonna go, and yeah, bye.